2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the first round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, before we take in all the action out on the course, just a few thoughts on TPC Scottsdale that has quite a bit of action around it.
You know, look, it's so funny to talk about because, yes, we know what 16 is like. We know what 17 is like. We know all the interesting and fun things that go on around there. But don't kid yourself. This is still a pretty darn good test of golf. I mean, you get some really tough holes, you know, holes 5 through 8 on the front 9 that'll capture your attention. And then you got a couple of ones, 11 through 14 on the back 9 that that can come up and bite you. But I tell you what, I know players love playing here. The golf course always in great shape. It's just, you know, you got to keep your mind on the golf and what's inside the ropes instead of outside the ropes, and that's sometimes impossible.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening 3.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
33 feet is what this one is looking like.
Oh, what about the pace on that one? Just 3 feet to the cup.
Short putt, but there's definite movement left to right.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Well, as we head to the second hole at Scottsdale, it's an important tee shot, Rich.
Sneaky driving hole here, Luke. You got some bunkers on the right-hand side that you can't quite make out, and you got a little bit more room down the left-hand side. Most players will bail it to left, though. You find that rough, and makes that second shot just a little bit more difficult.
That reminded me of the Big Easy, silky smooth. How about this effort from JT just a little while ago?
Look at the touch that this man possesses.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the 6-iron here.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
This would be a great up and down. That one almost went in the hole. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, that's a great save. What an effort.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
Well, Rich, always love standing on the tee here at 3. You feel like you can get after this golf hole.
Yeah, you're going to stand on this tee box, and it's just full systems go. If you miss the bunker on the left or the rough on the right, it's just going to hit in the middle of that fairway and just roll, baby, roll. Second shot would be pretty simple. That one was fired out of a cannon.
Rich, it feels like you want to get after this green. Try and find the surface in two.
Yeah, just missed that bunker on the right, missed that wash on the left, and happy days ahead. Difficult green, I think, to get it really close into, but birdies, that won't be a problem.
This one looks like it's going right. This now, his third shot. How close was that to going down? A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And down it goes. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Well, the fourth hole at TPC Scottsdale is the first par 3 on the course, Rich, and you like the look of this, don't you?
I do. It's a benign little par 3 if your distance control is spot on. This green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot a little tougher.
Opting for the 6 iron. Yep, that shot safely on the green. And this putt to move into the top 10. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Looking really good, this one. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we are on the par 4 5th hole, Rich, and the tee shot. What do you fancy?
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Well, it feels like we're licking our lips standing in the middle of the fairway here on 5, Rich.
And this green is just big and flat. What else can I say? There's just not much to it. Not a whole lot of contours one way or the other. Go flag hunting if you got a good number.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
That wasn't full of courage, that shot. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out. Okay, started on a good line. Now, will it come back?
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He finds himself in a share of 8th. Okay, the 6th tee shot, Rich, at TPC Scottsdale, visually quite intimidating.
Your eyes are drawn to those 3 bunkers down the left-hand side, Luke, but you got to bring the heat. You got to hit a big tee shot to get it over all of them.
Quality shot, that one. And choosing the 8-iron here. Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that. And now this for a share of 7th in the standings. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, let's take a look at what Max Homa can deliver here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. He's in a share of 7th place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
There's few par 3s tougher than this 7th hole at TPC Scottsdale.
I don't think there is one. I mean, you got deep bunker right and to the left-hand side to a green that just seems to repel golf balls time and time again. This is just, it's such a tough shot.
Going with the 5-wood.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Let's take a look at Justin Thomas. 2 strokes off the lead. A couple under at this stage. And on the green now, but a bit of work left to do. This putt is about 16 feet. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
Looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. This one's for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. There's a familiar tone about the front 9 par 4s, Rich. A lot of right to left. Here we are at 8. Same sort of tee shot.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, and they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. He's setting up for his 2nd shot.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Oh, the rough could have been a factor in this one.
Yeah, that was a decent escape.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, that'll work there. He has this putt to save his par. You'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Rich, the par 4 ninth, the visuals off the tee, take us through it.
Yeah, unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
That should find the fairway. This took place just a short time ago. Well, I'm always happy to recap shots like this. Let's take another look. And back to the course with the live action. The right number seems to be more the premium here for this second shot.
That's exactly what you want to have a perfect number. And if anything, you want to try and hit something hard to get in there close. This green has got a little bit of movement to you can't quite see from the fairway.
Going with the hybrid. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
Nine feet to the cup. That's just about 3 feet away. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Okay, Rich, we've made the turn here at TPC Scottsdale, and at 10 you feel like you want to get after it.
The longer hitters, they're probably going to pull driver out. The shorter hitters, like you and I, we're going to take a 3-wood and lay it out to the left. Be safe about this, Luke.
Not bad. Feels like go time with just a short club in the hands here, Rich.
Absolutely. It's tough to get it close to a couple certain hole locations here, but for the most part, Luke, this is a birdie hole.
This one's heading left, I think. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
How bad is this lie in the sand, Henny?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
And that's safely on the surface. A par putt on the table. He looked to have pulled that one. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. There's a bit of water that comes into play here at TPC Scottsdale, and it gets right in your face on the tee shot on 11.
Yeah, it's the first thing that you notice, and you don't stop noticing it until you get on the 12th tee box, Luke. It's all down the left-hand side. The most intimidating tee shot on this golf course by a long shot, including the 16th.
Wonderfully played. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
The 11th doesn't just stop with the tee shot. The second is just as hard, isn't it?
Second shot at 11 is very difficult water, hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
How close was that? But now it's getting further away. And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Your thoughts here on the par 3 12th, Rich?
Bail left in the bunker and chunk and run it to 30 feet for the par, but it's just hard, Luke. It's just a hard par 3.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. And that one's headed to the drink. And from the green side rough here. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Bogey putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Justin Thomas as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Rich, the 13th is a par 5. Yes, more room if you lay it back, but you want to get after it so you can try and get on this green in 2.
Most definitely. Even if you find the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, there's a 50-50 chance you might be able to get it on from there, but you got to avoid the water on the right-hand side. That's just a massive, massive no-no.
Well, step 1 complete. We're in the middle of the fairway here on 13. Rich, you getting after this green in 2?
Yeah, there's plenty of green up there to work with, both right and left. You know, ball lands a green. It could go long, cause you some problems. Bunkers up front, we'll see a lot of action. But again, it's just all about your short game.
Opting for the 3-wood. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. This one might need to curl a long way back from the left.
And a relatively good putt from that distance.
Putting for birdie. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Now 7 shots behind after that. Standing on the tee at 14, that bunker is more a visual sightline than anything else.
Most definitely. I think you want to take it just on the right edge of that and just go ahead and tee it high and let it fly, my friend.
Great shot. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Yeah, that one will play. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And a bit of frustration popping in there as the par putt just missed the hole. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now we go to the 10th, where this happened moments ago.
This was his third.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And he'll drop to 3 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Now a par 5 hole awaits.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Bit disappointing, that one. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
3 over for the day. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Around 41 feet away from the cup.
So close. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Currently at +3 for the event. On the tee here at 16, and there are few holes in golf cooler than this one.
This is unique. It is unique and has been for many years. It's completely surrounded. You got 16,000 of your closest friends ready to just give it to you if you miss the green or hit a bad shot, or conversely, hit it close, make the birdie. I can promise you every player playing this is nervous at all times playing this hole.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yeah, right-hand side of the green.
Wow, what happened there?
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Standing over his second shot. Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. John, have you got a read on this one?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
That's so close, but never mind. Just missing the par there. Unfortunate to drop a shot. In she goes. Let's head to the next. This is Justin Thomas. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And JT is currently our leader. All right, here we are at 17. What a wonderful short par 4.
It is. It gives you all the excitement, I think, of any other hole out on the golf course. But you can make an eagle pretty quick, or you can make a 5 or a 6 or a 7 even. This has seen it all throughout the years. The one place you can't miss it is left in the water off the tee. Bail out to the right and lean on your short game.
Handy effort, that one. Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Sitting at 4 over for the day. All right, Rich, we've made it onto the tee here at 18, the final hole, but there's still plenty of work ahead.
Yeah, unless you're flying it somewhere in the neighborhood about 310, you're not going to clear the water, so you got to bail out to the right and avoid those deep bunkers. But even if you can clear the water, you got those church pew bunkers down the left-hand side. They're going to see a lot of action, and those are nasty. This is a really, really good driving hole.
From around 170 yards here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
That should find the bunker. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And that will do it for this player today. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.